Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sophia4Christ. I thank you so much for tuning in this week. Please be sure to watch this message through to the end, and of course leave your comments below and also give this video a thumbs up. So let's begin. This week I want to talk about the importance of self-care. Now, because I'm a young Christian woman, I am going to speak about it from the perspective of women. Of course, we know that self-care is important for everyone, regardless of whether you're male or female. It's important that we take care of our bodies because we know that our bodies, they are the temple of the Spirit of God. So, what I'm going to do this week is go through some myths and of course bust those myths wide open. So let's begin. The first myth is no time, no money. And yes, I understand that we live in different, economic realities. And of course, you have this trade-off. It's either have more leisure time, less work, or more work, less leisure time. Wherein, for the most part, for most of us, we have to do some sort of work in order to get money. So, the thing is, we can't be so focused on paying the bills, paying the bills, paying the bills, and, go to work, go to work, go to work, so much so that we forget that we are human beings and we need rest time. We need some relaxation time. So it's important that we get that balance. So while I understand that money or a lack thereof or a shortage thereof or scarcity thereof is a reality, it's important that we make time and set aside resources for what matters. And by the way, a lot of activities that relax us, they can be free. You have many free activities that you need to explore within your own area. So remember, don't be so caught up with work and work responsibilities or familial obligations, which may not be so enjoyable, but make time for relaxation, make time for you, because once you take care of yourself, then you're able to do so much more. The next myth that a lot of us struggle with is the idea that we have to take care of others. It's good that we're taking care of others, but we cannot be taking care of others, including within our family, to our detriment, right? I have I guess a personal testimony in that regard. So my mother, I had mentioned in a previous video, she's now deceased, but my mother was very self-sacrificing. She was quite, Mother Teresa-esque. Yeah, a lot of persons around her were happy, but she would have to do things to her own detriment. And I remember in the beginning of 2008, we had her cancer diagnosis, breast cancer diagnosis, come back, and by August the following year, in 2009, she had unfortunately passed away. Now, because my mother was so hardworking and she always put others ahead of herself, like I said, to her own detriment, when her time of trial came and when her personal crisis came, the greatest that she would have to date, she had nothing in reserve to fight cancer, because she was just all wasted, so to speak, with everybody else and their, requirements. So unfortunately, when she had the cancer diagnosis come through, her decline was fairly rapid and then she passed on. But the third myth is that doctor's visits are necessary. That is not true. And I know it abounds in a lot of our communities of color. We like to, say, oh, doctor's visit is going to cost money. If I'm sick and I don't feel like the way I'm feeling, I'm going to do my own little remedy at home. It may work for a while, but the point is, if you have a more serious underlying condition, you do need to be formally diagnosed and you need to get it treated. You need to be doing your regular health and wellness visits to make sure that everything is okay with you. Taking care of your health is very important because health is really wealth. The fourth myth is that it's pretentious to do certain routines. And yes, self-care is very important. So, you can't be thinking that, well, I'm not going to be spending on XYZ because, it's pretentious. Only certain type of people do that. I think personally that when it comes to spending on yourself, it's not that you're going to spend to the extent that you are being, destructive to your family. But basically, you need to take care of yourself, and you shouldn't view anything that you spend on yourself for self-care as being, pretentious or being too much. It's okay to take care of yourself. You're a woman, you're worth it. Take care of yourself. So the next myth is that you are resilient. Yes, superwoman. Yes. I'm not saying we're not resilient as women, because we do go through a lot of things. Childbirth is one of them. Child bearing and rearing. It's just so, it takes a lot. And yes, we are resilient creatures. Not to say that men aren't resilient. Like I said, I'm talking about this from the perspective of me being a female. So yeah, we're resilient, we're strong, girl power, all of that. But we need to bear in mind that there are limits to our bodies. So we shouldn't overwork ourselves. We shouldn't be so concerned with doing too much, being so much. Ask for help when you need help. Make sure that if you need help, ask for help. Don't be scared to ask for help. Don't feel some way to ask for help. Ask for the help that you need and just take care of yourself and your well-being. Rome wasn't built in a day. Some things it's a matter of prioritization. It's important to prioritize our to-do list every day so that we're not doing so much and then we are overwhelmed. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You are important. You are royalty. You're a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people. You are just all that because of who your daddy is, who is even Jesus Christ. So begin to live and treat yourself and treat others like the royalty of Jesus Christ that you really are. I thank you so much for listening to this message. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and please also leave your comments below. I do love to see feedback on these videos. Please also subscribe to this channel, Sophia4Christ. So until next week, may His blessings, peace and wisdom be upon you all. Bye bye.